I almost forgot. Okay, perfect. So we are officially recording this meeting. This is our third general body meeting of the semester. Thank you to all those who have joined. The last day to join was March 1st. So thank you to all those who met that deadline. You may be curious as to why we have a background with vote, but as you all may know, our current e-board, which we will further introduce, is leaving and graduating this semester. More than half of us, only one of us will be staying. And we are getting ready for re-elections and new election. So if you didn't already know me, hi, my name is Leslie. I'm your president of Alpha Phi Sigma. You know, you can reach me at any time via email, personal message. I try to get back to you. Sometimes I just go through messages and I forget, but I try to get back to you guys all the time. Our VP, Bella, she couldn't make it. She had a work emergency, but she can also be reached. She's the one that put this PowerPoint together. So if you guys have any questions, you can always ask us. Christy, you can go from there.
Baby, you can't fight.
So I am Christina. I prefer to be called Christy. I am the secretary. So the secretary, basically what we do is, or what I do is keep track of points, and I answer emails, and I help the president with most of the requests for CSO. I also answer emails about points, and I process the point verifications and the applications.
Orestes, which is on the call, but his audio is not working. He is our treasurer. He's the one that makes sure that your points are allocated once you pay your chapter fees and you pay for shirts and you purchase shirts. He's the one responsible for everything that has to do with money and your receipts. And then lastly, we have Shai.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cheyenne. I am the CSO, which means that I am the one who's in charge of our social media accounts, and also any events that we do, I'll make any of the flyers. Pretty much this job is simple. You just got to make sure the club is up to date with events and stuff. And if there's new hiring opportunities, then we post those on our stories. But hello, everyone, if you haven't met me yet.
So that is our e-board. We look forward to seeing new faces on our e-board. So with that being said, e-board elections are around the corner. The applications will close on March 28th. They are opened already. We will be sending that link via email, via the group chat. I have been sending it out to you guys. Not sure if you've really received it, if you paid any attention to it, but our applications are currently opened and will close March 28th. We will be presenting our new e-board on April 1st at 7 p.m. We will be holding a social event to congratulate and basically induct our new e-board. And we will be, for those who are coming as e-board, we will be running a training that same week, and you will be holding the next general body meeting. So just keep that in mind. The positions that are all available, heads up, I will be graduating this semester, so I will no longer be part of your e-board. Bella is no longer part of your e-board as she will be graduating in summer. Orestes will no longer be part of your e-board, and Shai, you are also graduating, so she will also not be part of the e-board. So Christy will be the only current e-board member staying or rerunning for the e-board. Due to CSO reasons, she has to re-elect. So Christy is going through the application process and you will be seeing her at voting. Due to that, all positions are opened: president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and CSO. President handles anything that has to do with network purposes, organization, making sure that everything with CSO is running smoothly, making requests for events, making sure that the advisor is staying on top of her end, and making sure that we're staying on our end, any orders that we need to do, helping everybody more or less around the e-board. Vice President does the PowerPoints, keeps track of events as well, and does requests, helps the e-board throughout. Secretary does minutes for our meetings. She or he gets the points, and you're basically in charge of the email, although VP and President will help with emails in regards to application inquiries and reviewing applications. Treasurer is everything with the financials. You will receive the financial account with the supervision of the President and the advisor, and you will make all purchase necessary, take into account and organize the fees and anything that has to do with money. Lastly, CSO. CSO is very strict. With COVID, it has become even stricter. So CSO just makes sure that everything is up to date with the organization. We are good to go and we're in good standing. If we're not in good standing with CSO, we cannot function as a club. Just take into mind that eBoard looks great on resumes, counts as experience, offers a wide variety of leadership and network opportunities. Believe it or not, even throughout COVID, you may think it's difficult to plan events and to do all these things. It's actually a little bit easier because you have more member engagement. Nobody has to drive anywhere. Nobody has to take out of their time specifically to go and sit through a presentation. It's completely different. The link is down below, and we will also be sending it via email and via WhatsApp. Oh, this always happens to me. I'm going to send it via the Zoom chat for those of you who want to take a look. There's already some people that are running. Just so it's fair, Christy will not be viewing any of the applications. The only people that will be viewing applications will be me, the Vice President, and our advisor. So let me send the link on the chat. Okay. Committee elections. Committees will be rerunning. The e-board has made the decision that it's only fair that if e-board members have to rerun, that committee members rerun as well. So if you are currently part of a committee, please rerun. Your applications will open March 22nd for both social media and Relay for Life. We will hold elections from the 25th to the 28th, and there's 4 members for each committee. The social media committee is in charge of making flyers, making sure we're up to date on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, reposting any important information, posting any important flyers. Relay for Life committee is what Christy and her team have been doing. You guys find ways to fundraise, ways to get involved from the very beginning, and keep up to date with any of the relay aspects. Those will have 4 members as well. So I'm going to send the link for that as well. Just so you guys have it. Oops. Guys, I'm not looking at my chat. So if you have any questions, please leave it to the end. Drive-through pickup this Saturday. I'm excited to meet some of you, if not all of you that are on this call, if I haven't previously met you. Some type of member engagement, some type of in-person event is what I love to do. So we will be meeting you this Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. Only if you RSVP'd will we have your items there for you. So our RSVP already closed yesterday. So if you didn't make that deadline, we will not be seeing you we will not have your items and we will not be seeing you this Saturday. Please keep in mind it's at the FIU main campus rider loop. So the main entrance on 8th Street, it's right there. There should be signs leading you to where you go. It's right where the business Rider Loop Centers, if you search it up, you'll be able to get directions better, but we will be showing a map as well. Before you come, we will ask for your confirmation on the P3 app. You will find the P3 app if you go onto your App Store, Google Play, anything like that, Google App Store. You will find it as long as you put P3 FIU, you will be able to find it. You must complete that before you receive your items. Like I said, if you did not RSVP, unfortunately, we will not have your items at the pickup, so you will not be able to pick up anything. At drive-through pickup, you will be picking up local certificates, masks, goodie bags, and if you purchase. Those who did not purchase shirts but want to purchase shirts for themselves, family, friends, anything extra, we will be selling shirts on the day of the drive-through. So if you would like to buy a shirt, those that RSVP'd, you are more than welcome to. We will be accepting Cash App, Venmo. You will be receiving the same amount of points, everything the same. Those who live outside of Monroe, Miami-Dade, and Broward County, if you could please send me your information via Zoom, the Zoom chat, email, or message, so I can go ahead and send out your items for you.
Leslie, I don't want to interrupt, but some people are having issues accessing the, I'm guessing it's the forms.
Okay, I think you have to log in, but when we move to the next slide, then I'll go ahead and share my screen just so you guys can see the applications.
All right, so the ongoing fundraiser for APS are the t-shirts. We have the APS specific Honor Society t-shirt. It's $15 and you send it to our treasurer through Cash App and Venmo, and it grants you 1 fundraiser point. For another fundraiser point, you can also purchase the criminal justice or the general criminal justice t-shirt, which is also $15. And you would also send the money to our treasurer through Cash App and Venmo.
Christy will be sharing her screen to show you a bit more of information on Relay and where Relay will be held. Christopher, I always have the same problem as you. I can never have my background fit normal.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm just gonna say this. The Relay for Life committee has been really confusing this semester. So if I sound confusing, I'm there with you. They sounded 10 times more confusing. So this is gonna be the map for Relay. I know it's not really well. Let me see if I can fix it. I can't even fix it through here. Well, so this is a rider loop. And this is where we're gonna host the Relay for Life event for tomorrow. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. This is PG3 or PGP, Panther Garage. And then for those who registered through the vehicle, you would have to do a checkpoint here. They would ask for your information to see if you actually registered, and if you're in a vehicle, you are in this section right here. If you're not in a vehicle and you want to do the pods are, I think, here. So the pods are basically like a seating area where team members can sit and just hang out. And over here, this little blue boxes that you see are the marketplace. So our team will have a tent. We will be selling Mojo Donuts or Mojo Donuts, however you guys pronounce it, for $3. And we're also going to be selling customized Toy Story Starbucks cups. There will also be a lot of like food trucks there. By 7:30, we're gonna have a caravan that would, I think, line up around here. I don't know, again, I don't know if you guys are seeing my mouse like move everywhere. Around the checkpoint, and then the people that are at the tents and at the pods will walk to the rider loop, do the Luminaria walk, and then behind them will start the caravan. So I know a few people have already signed up for the events and for the mostly the vehicle registration. So you guys are fine. I wouldn't want to have every like people that are interested in relay to sign up, because it is on a first come first serve. So if you don't come by a certain time, I think it's, again, it's really confusing because they're here like you have to be there by 5, and then they're like you have to be there by 5:30, or you have to be there by 6. So I don't want you guys to go through the hassle. If you guys come early, you guys have a spot in the vehicle registration in the pods. If you guys do not come early, it's on a first come first serve basis. If they don't have spots, then you can't really join the event. But for community service, what we're doing is that as long as you give us evidence and proof that you were in the caravan, we will give you a community, one community service point for the event. The people who have registered for the vehicle registrations to hang out here already are getting their points. Once you guys can check in with me, and I'll write down that you're here. I know if you guys want to sell things, I can send you a link where you guys can have the schedule to help us, because there's only two people per tent. So yeah, right now we've actually hit our target or hit our goal, like I think like 6 times the past the year or so. We are past the 4,500 mark. I think we're at $4,572 for relay. So yeah.
This is great. We reached our goal, guys. Last year, as you guys may know, we really didn't reach our goal. We put a kind of like a tent put together at the end. So thank you to the girls who were part of this committee and led this committee, especially Christy, Ariana, everybody in the committee. And thank you to everybody who donated. Like Chrissy said, we will be awarding a community service point to whoever goes and shows proof. So you got to go through the link that for point verification and the picture that you always have to take. Okay. So the point system. As you may know, our point system has not changed this semester. Our point system changed from last semester to this semester because of COVID. So you need 2 general body meetings, 2 community service, 2 fundraising, 2 social, and 1 guest speaker. We do about 2 to 3, maybe even more events. We give you a lot of endless possibilities throughout the month. We tried to balance times and days depending on, the availability of the e-board as well. So those that are new, if you complete the point system, you're basically ready to go through nationals. You can apply to be a national member. National member gives you access to scholarships, gives you access to endless possibilities with networking and going to conference. And it means you're a lifetime member, basically. It gives you access to regalia and I believe regalia and the medal and some other things. So if you would like that for graduation, it's very important for you to complete your points so you can get inducted.
Okay, so we ask that you guys verify your points with events outside of APS, so community service events, mostly community service events. We ask that you guys fill out the form. It's going to ask you for your name, your Panther ID, your email, and to upload a picture of the event. We would like you to take a picture of yourself at the event. I know it can be kind of like private, but we want to basically hold you accountable for telling us that you were at the event. So in order for you to get the point, please, please, please fill out the attendance sheet. I know most of you or some of you have been emailing us through the email for community service. I have been pretty lenient about it with answering your emails, but I think I'm gonna start not being that lenient about it because it's been kind of getting out of hand. Please send us your information through this document. Thank you.
Panther Connect. If you are not receiving emails from Alpha Phi Sigma, please join our Panther Connect. I have tried to add everybody as I got your applications, reviewed them, and sent you your congratulations message. I tried to add you guys in the moment. If you guys are still not receiving emails, please, please, please reach out to me. It's really important. In the case that I keep trying to add you and it's not working, I will reach out to you and you will have to go through these steps, which is Panther Connect FIU on Google, search for Alpha Phi Sigma, and you'll see a button that says join. This is the only way that you'll be able to receive emails from us. We send emails about all of our events, anything important. We also send on the group chats, but sometimes emails is just a little bit easier for us. Induction. For those who want to get inducted this semester, the deadline, we have moved the deadline a week after to allow for those to get more points within this month. So your day now to turn in point verification forms and national applications is March 21st. So point verification forms, we will be sending it via email as well when this meeting is over. Point verification forms are basically the forms where you keep track of your own points. I recommend that as you go through each event, you write it down. The brief description is the name of the event, the date that you were there, and the point. This would fall under general body meeting 3, and today is March 7th. So you would already reach 1.5 points if you attended the GBM and you have your background on. So that already gets you ahead of the game. Once you have completed your point verification form with 9 points, you send it to us via email. Christy will verify and approve your point verification form. The advisor, the CSO liaison, and myself will sign it. We'll send it out, and then once we do that, we'll send you the national application to sign and fill out. Once we gather all that, we will send it to nationals. The reason we are doing this so anticipated is because we anticipate to do our induction April 9th on campus from 6 at FIU from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. We would want everybody to have their national certificates by then, and maybe even your graduation gear for graduation. Now, we will be hosting the induction in person with an option to do it via Zoom. The reason we're doing that is we know that some of you do not feel comfortable going to campus yet or exposing yourself. We will be taking all precautionary measures within COVID. Your seats will be 6 feet distance. You will need to do the P3 app. Nobody will be allowed to take off their mask, and everything that we give you there will either be prepackaged. You guys can't eat there, none of that. So it's simply the ceremony, we take pictures, and we move on. Via Zoom, we're gonna have the same effect. We are going to do the ceremony just the same. We're just gonna stream it in a way. So you have both options. We will be sending out an RSVP form. We are in the process of getting a CSO request for this. As soon as drive-through is kind of over, my full attention will be going to induction, but that form will be going out soon to mitigate how many people we are anticipating. Please keep in mind, family members can see you via family members, friends, anybody who we want to invite. Depending on the amount of people we have that are RSVP'd, we will have to ask them to please join us via Zoom. The day of the induction, the new e-board also has to be present, as we will be doing the pass of the torch ceremony. So the current e-board will pass the torch to the next e-board. So with that being said, please, 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 if you want to get inducted by this semester, have a really nice ceremony, get your certificates in time. Please send in your point verification forms and national applications by March 21st. National applications are only given to those who get approved point verification forms. So just keep that in mind. You have already sent your point verification forms and you have sent your national applications. I myself will be sending it to nationals. You just have to give me some time so I can go through them. I can make sure that I name them correctly. Once nationals views your application, they will invoice you $75 to $80, I believe, directly. The regalia, the medal, anything like that is extra, and I believe it is $70. So just keep that in mind. Our e-board has been working really hard and trying to make that request with CSO to have a really nice ceremony while respecting COVID guidelines and mitigating COVID impacts and COVID spreads. So please bear with us. And if you want to go, we encourage you to go to the in-person event. Please fill out the form. If you're planning on getting inducted this semester, please fill out the form. Whether you believe you're going to attend in person or Zoom, doesn't matter. Please fill out the form. I'm looking through some questions. Okay, no.
I want to add that a few of you might have sent the wrong file type, and as much as my computer is very, very good and really like updated and everything, I cannot open those file types. I'm pretty sure it's the Mac like Pages and their version of PDF. I run on Windows. If you do not send it in the correct file type, I will not even bother opening it. I'll just tell you that I can't accept it. So please make sure it's through a PDF or an XLS or XLS, which is Excel. Windows, please, thanks.
Sorry, guys. I think I was answering one back your questions. Alina, I will get back to you. Please leave your questions to the end. I can't see the chat. So one of our social events for this month is our gun safety course. We are extremely excited. This is part of our FIU PD family. I believe it is with Officer Ramirez. I believe so. So thank you, Bella, our vice president who put this together. She was the one making the request and making this happen. So our date has finally been approved and our room as well. It will be March 11th, Thursday, March 11th at 7 p.m. We are working in a room in the business center at FIU main campus. Officer Ramirez really stressed that he really wanted to do this course and this event in person. It wasn't going to be the same via Zoom. So this event will run for about an hour. And we believe this is great experience. This is great networking, volunteer, where you can ask your questions. He's an officer, he knows, he's in the criminal justice field. You will also be accounted a social point if you stay during the duration of the event. Please keep in mind the 15-minute grace period. You will have until 7:15 to get there. After 7:15, you will not be allowing anybody else. Same thing. In order to mitigate impacts and mitigate spreads from COVID-19, we'll be sending out this form. If you have interest and want to participate in this event, we must have RSVP from you. If you show up to our doors on March 11th at 7 p.m. and you are not on our RSVP list, unfortunately, we will not let you go in, not because of us, but because of COVID guidelines. Same thing, P3 app has to be done, and you must wear a mask at all times.
Hi, everyone. These are our March events for social. As Leslie explained, we have the gun safety next week. We will be holding a virtual escape room. Sorry about the noise. I have dogs. We will be hosting a virtual escape room on March 23rd. As you know, Relay for Life will be doing their event this Friday. So hopefully you guys RSVP and can go to that and support them because they've been working very hard. For the Fight for Air Club, there are multiple dates for those, and we will send the links as well as for the, I believe it's the law enforcement torch run. It's going to be all month long. And the join the community ERT is also has multiple dates, I believe. For community service, we are giving you guys all these events because I know it's hard to find community service events. So you have all of these options all month long to get your point or your points for those. For the 50/50 raffle, what we're doing is it's a fundraising event where you join. You In order to join, it's $5, and each ticket or raffle ticket will be $5. So whoever we're gonna announce the winner on March 30th, which is the last day you can enter, and we'll put a deadline on that for the time. But pretty much whoever wins the raffle gets 50% of the pot. So hopefully whoever joins, or whoever joins will win that 50%. If no one joins, then no one's getting money. For our guest speaker, we're going to be doing that next week on Wednesday, I believe. That's the 8th. And Renee Smith is an attorney. For any of you that are interested in law, please come. And it's also worth a guest speaker point. These are our social media accounts. If you guys have Twitter, Instagram, also we have a Facebook. It's FIU's account. We can send the link. It's the FIU APS account. We'll send the link through the chat if you guys want it. Make sure that you guys are using the correct APS email because we had to change it for those that were already in the club before. And just make sure you guys follow these accounts if you want to stay up to date. Some of the questions you guys sent about events in the chat can be found on all these social media accounts, and it'd probably save you guys time instead of waiting for an answer. Our next general body meeting will be April 8th, and it will be our last one. That's the day before induction, I believe. This will be where our new e-board or your new e-board will take the lead, as Leslie said, and present this general body meeting so you guys have a feel of your new e-board and also so they can train.
So with this, I kind of wrap it up on behalf of our e-board, and then we will be taking questions. So basically, this is a farewell from your current e-board to you guys. Thank you for always being so active and having super member engagement, always reaching out to us, very accepting of us. We have really tried, even through COVID, to bring good events to you guys, even through virtually. We are now trying to incorporate some in-person events. We have really worked hard to build this club up, this honor society from where it began. In a way, I'm happy to be graduating. I'm happy to be kind of moving on, but kind of like a piece of me from FIU will be staying in this honor society. I look forward to kind of seeing, I'm going to say in the chats, I look forward to seeing the improvement and the growth on this chat, on this honor society. I look forward to the growth of everybody. I know some of you guys personally, some others I've just seen faces. So just a thank you from your president to you guys for being such a great crowd and being so great and always showing up to your events. And thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Brian, Victor, Milena, everybody. So we will be sticking around for the events for this month. We are running those events, but our next GBM will be ran by our new general body meeting, our new general e-board, I mean. So this current e-board will no longer be running that. And we look forward to seeing you in induction and in drive-thrus and the events to come. So if you want to keep seeing my face, come, or your e-board's face, come to the next couple of events, induction, everything like that. So with that, I'm going to end the meeting. I'm going to stop recording, and we are going to go ahead and open